How are you? Hope you can see me. I changed locations today. Just wanted to do something a little different. And, since I can't do my music anymore, can have me some unique backgrounds. You know how you go to the music channels on TV? This one is like just soundscapes, so it gives you different, different backgrounds. They'll change. And then nice, soft, soothing music. Because today was a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous, wonderful, exciting, adventurous. Me and my son were able to get out, of course, and have good times and, as usual. Anyway, I want to say hello to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. You have to ignore my clothes. I have on bedroom shoes and what I was running around in all day. And, my regular necklaces as I rock those. But I'm chilling. So it's not about me. It's about the messages. Let's go ahead and put the camera down, start picking the cards, and get going. See? Here we go. What's the first quote? It says, the self is not something ready-made, but something in continuous formation through choice of action. Ooh, John Dewey. Great information. All right, there we go. Okay. See, I got me a cute little table. Let me see. Move it this way. A couple cards fell out. They're under the table, so you might not see them. So I'm going to show you this way. So you'll see. Can you see? Nope, can't see that. These came out. And we'll continue to go until we get all the cards we need. Well, I hope everyone is having a great day. And we all had wonderful Mother's Days. Oh, that's a lot. We'll see. My son surprised me with a portrait that he did himself, or a piece of artwork. He cooked for me breakfast and he cooked for me lunch. Xavier, did you make me dinner on Mother's Day too? Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Mother's Day. So my Mother's Day was beautiful. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Okay, that's enough for this pile. I'm going to put these here so I can sit this back on the table because these things are getting in my way. Those are the cards that came out so far. This is the next set. We had some good times. We got out the house. We actually played around and did a little play fighting. I think I got a little too rough for him, but I told him not to mess with me. But anyway, we had good times. I love my baby. He's wonderful. He actually remember you came in and asked me about what project was that? Were you asking me about, do I know the lady that what'd you ask me, that wouldn't get out of her seat or something? I know who it is. I want you to tell me what you told me, though. Remember you came in and said, Mom, do you know who the lady is?
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
The first black person to refuse to refuse to get up from a seat from a white man was Rosa Parks.
Thank you. So he's doing his schoolwork, and he came in there and tried to test me. Like, I don't know who Rosa Parks is, but it was exciting and wonderful. He's just learning and learning, and I love when he gets on his own and he learns information that he's interested in and then comes in and asks me. Now, I did tell him that Rosa Parks was the first one that was on record, but I'm not sure. Oh, gosh. Hold on. This is a big stack. So let me sit these here. And let me do this deck one more time. We got quite a bit so far. I told him that Rosa Parks was the first melanated woman on record, but she probably wasn't the first person that actually refused a seat. But she was the first person, probably because of her skin complexion. And I'm not saying that privilege hasn't been something that we have all struggled with for some time. You know, we even deal with the backlash still. People of lighter complexions because of a lot of things that were done and said back in the day. But she probably wasn't the first. I know that is on record. But a lot of things that happen are not on record. And we don't get the full details until you do deep dives. I don't want to take anything from her. She's a magnanimous woman. She was wonderful in her own right. But I just let them know, you know, I love that you're learning. Just make sure that that you always go deeper, you know? Go deeper. All right, let's do this one more time because we got quite a few. And then we will get started. Okay. And one more time. All right. So, here we go. Let's get all of our cards together. Oops. Okay, so these are the ones that fell out. This is the deck that kind of flipped over. It's a little thick, so I'll set it to the side like we do sometimes. And if we have time, we will get to it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Oh, look, it's so peaceful. Let's see what they're saying now. Oh, I missed the quote. It's okay. If you hit rewind and hit pause, you'll see it. All right, so the first card is help if you can. Someone feels like their life is ruined. Wow. Okay. So, of course, I first want to say I do send you love and light, grace and favor, prosperity, or whatever it is that you may be going through at this time. Clarity and assistance in whatever way. I don't care who it is, good, bad, or indifferent, because as long as I continue to send love, that's what I get back. Now, what they did and why they're in that situation, I don't know. But be advised, be aware, someone is feeling like their life is ruined. And it does say help if you can. So if you can and you feel like you need to, please do so. Okay, so let's see. Ugh, everything over here. I got my little wand. I'm going to have me a little drink later. Just a little bit, little taste. And of course, I got my tea. I got my tea because the day after Mother's Day, I woke up, no voice. It was crazy. Or was it Mother's Day morning? It might have been. Savi, when did I lose my voice? Was it Mother's Day? I think it was Mother's Day. Yeah. Next is angel number 1212. What does that say? Traditional and love. Okay, so angel number 1212, the traditional, angel number 1212, and angel number 1212 love. So I'm going to set the cards right here. And I do have my little trusty computer with me. So we're going to put in angel number 1212, and I'm going to get, oh, all right, let's see. Angel number 1212.
According to Psych News Daily, the angel number 1212 can serve as a sign that you're about to be blessed with abundance in your life.
Ooh.
This can refer to a career advancement, solidification of family bonds, an improvement in your health, spiritual growth, the emergence of new and meaningful relationships, or any number of positive developments.
Hello. Okay. I like that. Angel number 1212, love.
According to Psych News Daily, seeing a 1212 number sequence frequently can mean that your guardian angels are supporting, surrounding, and protecting you.
Thank you.
The number may bring you a sense of deep tranquility, love, or peace. The angel number 1212 can serve as a sign that you're about to be blessed with abundance in your life.
Ooh, how beautiful. So we start out knowing, it also says, let's see, angel number 1212 means that your love life is about to take an unexpected turn. So I don't have a love life. Haven't had one in some time. I'm not going to go into it. But, hey, I'm open. Someone life is feeling ruined and your life is about to level up. So there is a possibility that whoever is feeling ruined, that actually jumped into this video prior to getting your information, isn't that beautiful? Their energy is heavy. You might still be trying to impose in your energy. Make sure you're doing your cord cutting, your spiritual showers and baths, your cleansing, your saging, your Palo Santo. You know, if there's anything going on in your energy that you're not aware of or that you're not interested in having there, call your energy back, call your power back. But be advised, be aware for you, and me too. Ooh, she's a beast. I'm going to check her out right after this. Angel number 1212. All good things, babe. All right, next card is Leo. Okay. So maybe a Leo has something to do with 1212, or could be dealing with, I don't know. I know my grandfather and my father were both Leos, and I know they're with me heavily. So those are good things. But there are Leos across the world that may be going through something at this time. One of my really good friends is also Leo as well. I love him dearly. I don't know. Leo has something to do with your situation in some way. Thank you, granddaddy and daddy. He's right here with me too. I would show you my, never mind. Next is book suggestion, okay? The Original Black Elite. This book is by Daniel Murray. No, the book is about Daniel Murray and the story of a forgotten era. It's by Elizabeth Dowling Taylor. She's the author, and it's only 20 bucks. It is an absolutely phenomenal read, and it is on, what do they call those ones where they read it to you? Whatever, the books that you can put in and listen to, audiobook. It's an audiobook as well, and it's only 20 bucks. Audiobook is probably cheaper because you're just temporarily renting it. I think they do the first few chapters for free just to see if you're interested. But just be advised, be aware. You want to read, get some knowledge in. Why not? Doesn't hurt anybody. I'm going to put that in honorable mention. I want to see that one again. Okay, next is, surprise, surprise. If you watch the news, pay very close attention. Okay, so surprise, surprise. Now, I did see a clip on social media sometime today when I finally got back and sat down of like a tornado ripping through someone's neighborhood, and they were actually videoing it, which is strange. I would be going the opposite direction, but no judgment. So be advised, be aware. I think I said the other day, natural disasters of all kinds will be taking place. I said either early this month or last month that the veil has been lifted and that there will be a lot of deaths and a lot of things being revealed, and people's true colors will finally shine through. So just be advised, be aware that you are and you do get exactly what you give. Okay? Next is, what was that one? Pay close attention. That's a good card. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Next card is Jupiter. Is Jupiter? That's our planet. No, we're Saturn, but is Jupiter? I don't know. Jupiter has something to do. I could look it up, but it's going to take time. Let's get through these. Jupiter has something to do with something. Be advised, be aware. Look it up. See where it falls in your situation, in your chart, in your houses, and all. It's a lot of information. Next is those that laughed in your face about your molestation will pay. Wow. Okay. Be advised, be aware. That does hit home. It's a personal situation for me. I did go through that. And I was not taken seriously, and I was laughed at often and forced to be around those people for years, which is really why it's nothing but the great I am, the frequency and guides and angels, and just, I don't know how I did not go crazy. I don't. What does it say? Words may show a man wit, but actions his meaning. Benjamin Franklin. That don't even make sense. Words may show a man's wit, but actions his meaning? I don't know. Okay. So maybe that correlates in some way. Just be advised, be aware. If anyone sat in your face and laughed about what was going on with you and it hurt and it damn near almost drove you crazy, they'll pay for it. And they're probably paying for it very soon, if not right now. Next is Zodiac Insect Grasshopper and the Cheetah. That's going to be July 23rd to August the 22nd. That's for the Leo. Now look at that. Leo and Leo. So granddaddy and daddy, or whomever this may apply to. Leos are explorers. Let me see, did I write anything? Yep. Gets energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. That definitely sounds like my family. And my friend as well. He's a very playful guy. Be advised, beware. Okay, next is don't look back, just know your opposition is surrounded in a room full of wolves secretly. Wow. Don't look back. Turn to salt. That's for the religious folks that, continue to, you know what you're doing. Religious people. I love you. I know you don't love me, but I still love you anyway. And hopefully you'll walk in love, because you do preach it. But moving on. Just be advised, be aware your opposition is surrounded by a room full of wolves secretly. They don't even know. Wow. Well, I've told you now, so you got a heads up. Next is watch Martin reruns and laugh more. Yeah. I think I did that on Prime. Amazon Prime. because with the service I have, if you have like more than 2 or 3 lines, they give it to you for free. So I have Amazon Prime, and I was looking at first. I was looking at the most recent episode of the Tyler Perry show I was telling you about, which is crazy. It's about cults, and he's actually wilding right now. The leader of the cult, they call him the highest, and he's the only person that's supposed to have sex. He has sex with both men and women. Either way, long story short, on the most recent episode, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. He caught 2 people trying to get away. Although he told them they could leave if they want to. Some of them left, and he ran them down and brought them back and whatever. And they ended up dead. These particular people got away, and they were caught. And he puts them in like this big trailer type thing that's called the punishment trailer. And some kind of way he finally went in there. He walks around with a sword, a long samurai sword. And he made them have intercourse in front of him. And he drove the sword between the both of them, right in the middle, at the end of the episode. I can't think of it right now. I don't have that phone in here either. Just put it in. Tyler Perry, the highest, and it'll come up for you. Matter of fact, let me see. Just in case other people didn't watch the video where that show actually came out. It did come out recently. Let's see. Nope, not that. Tyler Perry, the highest. Ruthless. That's what it's called. Yep, it's called Ruthless. All right, moving on. But we were talking about Martin. I don't know how we got on that, but we did for whatever reason, and nothing happens by accident. So be advised, be aware. I think I told you before as well that a lot of these covens and things of this are being broken down and dismantled. And people are extremely angry. So be careful. Be alert. Don't continue to keep welcoming all these people that you aren't aware of. Be aware of the energy that surrounds you, how you feel in a room of new people, the interactions, the eye contact. Attention to everything. Body language speaks volumes. But in the meantime, in between time, to lighten up things, put on Martin and Gina. That Martin and Gina love, right? Watch it and have some fun. Next is March. Okay, so maybe your birthday's in March. Maybe you have an anniversary in March. Maybe you have a trip planned in March. I don't know. However, it may relate in your life. Maybe you bought your house in March. I don't know. Next is Garrett. That's going to be a name. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. However, it can relate in your life. These pictures are so beautiful. That's why I can sit here and just have it on and create. Anyway, it could be a stranger. It could be someone you used to work with, used to date. It could be somebody in your family. However it relates in your life. Some names are going to go there. Next is self-care. It is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer to others. And this is a quote by Parker Palmer. Loved it. Because it talks about self-care and loving on yourself, which is something that I struggled with for a very long time. Because I believed that my job was to serve others for many, many years. And I thought I was finding peace in it. You know, I really enjoyed being able to be there for others. And didn't really pay attention to the fact that they were really never there for me until it was kind of too late. When I was in a destitute situation. I've lived in a shelter. I've been homeless. I've lived in my vehicle. I've lived out of storage units. I've had it tough. I've had times where I didn't have $1 to my name while I had a child. And, but I made it happen. I didn't make it happen. Me and my team made it happen. And you just never give up. You keep going, and then you pour that love that you were giving to everybody else, that when they see you're back up against the wall, they turn around like they don't know you. Pour that love back into yourself, and it manifests in beautiful ways. What's that? Oh, that's water. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Excuse me. Ziegler. I like that one. Okay, next is prepare for the returns of retrograde. Oh yeah, during this retrograde, which is I think until October 6th, I believe. We won't go into detail of all that. Again, if you want to look up the specifics of that, look it up. It's all available to you. But yeah, during retrograde, all kind of exes and old family members and people you haven't talked to in forever, and just people that see who you are, what you're doing, and how you have come to who you are. They see you now, although they've always known you and knew that you had these capabilities but suppressed it. They're going to come back around, and just because they may or may not be blood related, or may not have been long-term friends, or may not be someone that you still hold a place of love for, be advised, be aware. Okay. Next is, can't see that the types of soulmates. Okay, so I have, and it could be more. This is just the studying that I was doing. I haven't really gotten to the different types specifically until I bumped into a particular teacher that is breaking it down for me. And it's very easy to learn her way, but I'm trying to also differentiate who is who in my journey. Anyway, types of soulmates. I have soul partners, soul ties, past life soulmates, karmic soulmates, romantic soulmates, twin flames, companion soulmates, or soulmate friends, and then soulmate families and soul groups. So based on the research that I was doing and the information that I was able to locate, these are the types, and then for each category, they'll list the relationships, the pros and the cons, and all of that, so you can kind of recognize who is who. Okay, just good information to note. Next is, they will rise. You are forewarned. Leave the wildlife alone or else. Ooh, you better leave them animals alone. I have squirrels on my porch every day. I have birds walking up. They were hopping up the steps today like they lived here. It was so cute. I was in my truck pulling up and looking at them. And it was just, oh my God, I love that they're so peaceful here. But they're always hovering around the bird feeder. I have 2 bird feeders. I have a really big, pretty purple and pink plant right there. They're in the plant. And then sometimes I'll put bread like right outside, and the little squirrels will be there. One was just sitting on the porch today on his little, I don't even know if you call it standing. He was on his little back feet, and he had the bread in his hand like this, and he was just eating. Just sitting there. Like this was their house. It was so cute. Anyway, be advised, be aware. The wildlife will rise. Y'all better leave them alone. I'm telling you. They speaking volumes, baby. Next is Hidden House in Lower Silesia, Poland. I may have said that incorrectly. That sounds like a name, too. Anyway, it's an underground home that began due to partly buried tunnels. Okay, so more of the underground homes. The other one was a landmine. This one is, was it a landmine? Coal mine? Some type of mine that came up the other day. And this one is due to underground tunnels, which have been coming up consistently for the last, 4 to 6 videos. This underground travel, these underground tunnels, these underground homes. I'm definitely interested in, not the ones that are used for diabolical business, but for myself, just to have the exclusivity and the privacy, partially above and below. I know that might be pricey, but it's definitely worth it, I'm sure. But just be advised, be aware. This is still open. You can go in. It's not a historical location, but it is a home that can be looked at and viewed in Poland. So if you're in Poland, check it out. Next is April. Okay, so what other month came out? Let me see where we at. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But there was another month, and now April. So be advised, be aware. Maybe something went down in April. Maybe you have a birthday in April, anniversary, celebration of some sort. March. It was March, and then April came out. March, April. Okay. And then a couple days ago when I was here, 2 or 3 months came out then. So it seems like this is going to be your year, baby. Step into it. Live in your power. Love that power. Okay? I forgot what my shirt says, so I'll get to it. Next is, you are ready now. Activation is on fleek. Ow! You're ready. You're ready, and you stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. But your activation, baby, fleek. So don't worry about what's being said. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Your unique uncharted territory type of way. Keep doing you. Looks good on you. I'm sorry for spitting, guys. You know I have a juicy mouth issue. Sorry about that. Ah, 1 second. Let me get a little sip. Let me get a little. I'm trying to keep my throat so I don't lose it again. That was scary. Next is I guess it's supposed to be I'm not the one you want to play with. I'm just saying. Okay, so let me do this. So it'll look right. There we go. I'm not the one you want to play with. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's the truth. Be advised, be aware. Karma is real. My love. I did a video where I used Summer Walker's song Karma. No words, just me. On Facebook. In my highlights. Next is Emmett. Ooh. Makes me think of Emmett Till. Emmett Smith, football player. Emmett Till, unfortunately, God rest your beautiful soul. My love was the young man that was killed horribly, unjustifiably. Just to be told many years later that nothing that happened was true, because a non-melanated woman said he blew a kiss at her, and back then blacks and whites weren't supposed to. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. So Emmett, first, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however it relates in your life. I love you, King.